Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Aiman bin Abdul Kahar. I'm from DMC Section 2. Okay, today we are going to present to you about engineering design project assignment. Our project is bicycle. Introduction. Bicycle were introduced in Europe in the 19th century, and by the early 21st century, 1 billion and more were in existence at a given time. It also called as a bike or cycle is pedal driven or human powered, having two wheels attached to a pole. Okay, they are the principal means of transportation in many regions. They are also popular form of recreation and have been adapted for use as children toys, general fitness, and military. The dandy horse, also called Ridzuan, was the first human of transport that only used two wheels and was invented by the German Baron Karl von Drais. Drais introduced it to the public in Mannheim in summer 1870. Okay, the basic shape and configuration of a typical upright or safety bicycle has changed since the first chain-driven model was developed around 1885. Moreover, many details have been improved, especially since the advent of modern materials. The bicycle invention had an enormous effect on society, both in terms of culture and of advancing modern industrial methods. Several components that eventually played a key role in development of the bearing, roll chain, and wheel. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syahmi and I'm here to talk about chain. Chain can be considered as the most important part because it what moves us. It connects us, our feet, to the ground. Okay, there are a few types of chain that we can found. The most common one is alloy steel because it is cheap, affordable, is easy to manufacture. Also, under selection of sprocket and chains are very important because it is what that controls the acceleration and speed torque. Okay. The smallest sprocket will require higher force, but it can help us to move way faster than the biggest sprocket. Biggest sprocket has higher torque and higher acceleration. Also, why we use chain? Because it is the most reliable and the most effective. Compared to belt, it may slip, so very not effective. And then there is shaft, hydraulic gear, electric. They cost way higher than chain. So that's why most bicycle manufactured bicycle with chains. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nabil Asyraf and I am from Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Okay, today I will present to you about bearings. Bearing actually is a mechanical element that permits relative motion between two parts, which is shaft, housing, with a minimum friction forces. Okay, now I will talk to you about the function of bearing. Function of bearing is to ensure free rotation of the shaft or the axle with minimum friction and supports the shaft or the axle and holds it in correct position. Bearing also takes up forces that act on the shaft and axle and transmit them to the frame or the rotation or the foundation to make a rotational motion on it. Okay, now I want to talk to you about load of bearings. The load can be applied to bearings in either of two basic directions. Radial loads act at the right angle to the shaft, which is bearing axis of rotation, and axial load is a force administered along the line of an axis. Axial load occurs when an object is loaded so that the force is normal to the axis that it fits. Taking statics into consideration, the force at the wall should be equal to the force that is applied to the part. Radial and thrust load is that bearings support a shaft or housing to permit their free motion about an axis of rotation. Okay, here I show you the drawing that we made for our project about for my part is bearing. Okay, you can see that this is bearing that we use for our project, and now I will show you the place that we put the bearing at our project, which is at the shaft of the tire. Alright, that's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syaffiq bin Muhammad Yusoff. I'm from DMCD Session 2. Okay, now is my turn to present about analysis of welding. So, on a bicycle, there are two ways to assemble their body frame. So the first way is welding. So welding refers in that it actually melts the filler metal and the frame material. So when cooled, all three have coalesced into one solid. Think of an ice cube that is just starting to melt. The surface of the cube is covered in liquid water, but the structure of the cube is still intact. Welding creates a pool of material but does not compromise the tube shape. So welding, they use TIG welding. TIG welding is also known as gas tungsten arc welding. TIG welder parts include a non-consumable tungsten electrode that runs a current through the metals being joined. A computerized controller for timing welding operations, and a robotic arm assembly for moving the welding tip into place. Unlike MIG welding, the TIG welding procedure may or may not use a filler metal for the welding supply. So the second way is lug brazing. Filler brazing requires more skill on the welder's part, and also allows for truly custom geometry. Lugs are actually the most limiting, as the welder can only use an angle allowed by the lugs available. Lugs locks into a stock geometry and stock tubing diameter, whereas filler brazing allows you to weld however you want in terms of geometry and tubing diameters. A fillet brazed joint can be made in any angle using any tube length available. Simply said, fillet is a better choice than lug. However, it requires more skill to make it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, in conclusion, by analyzing the bicycle, the engineering mechanism and its component can be found and apply the idea on how it functions. Based on chapter 5, the base of body in the bicycle has been welded together. The several parts are held secure together, often by clamping or jigging during welding. Okay, for chapter 6, the bearing is also one of part in bicycle. It is a mechanical element that permits relative motion between two parts. The function is ensure free rotation of the shaft with minimum friction. Lastly, to solve technical problem, we need to use scientific knowledge on it. For overall report, it shows that our knowledge in engineering design is essential to produce a safe and a great product. As example, the roller change are recommended because it is no slip takes place during change drive. So that's all from me and my group. Thank you and bye.